to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, entertainment? So time come out with another video. Sorry you guys that are waiting on me on live yesterday. I did end up getting like some bad news. Nothing with me though. It's an opportunity that I was kind of banking on that didn't go through. I explained it on my members only on YouTube, so please watch it because it's actually a key, y'all. But yeah, I had to grieve that night, no shade, because I was really looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie, okay? But y'all, I just came to the conclusion. I'm finna just go on that as TV or Nick's Network. Like I'm finna do one or the other because I just feel like I just gotta do my big one. Like the girls are just gonna have to get what the girls gonna have to get. You feel me? Like I'ma just have to like I already got a storyline because Ma had tried me online on my DM. So it's like I already got a storyline going into it. So I'm gonna try to get on Playboys. Like I already don't mess with Ma. You feel me? And then also too, I could kind of screw on Gigi, and then me and Landon could start beefing. Maybe screw on Pootie Tang. We could become a duo. Like I just want to become Isaiah Starr. Like it's no shade. Like I might do it. It's either that or Mark Depart. Like it's either one or the other. Like so I'm just gonna have to give y'all because it's like I be getting too much no. So it's like maybe the route for me is to do my big one. What y'all think? I feel like I should do my big Y'all know damn well I would. I don't listen. I'm not that hungry for clout to go on any of them shows. I can't even keep a straight face saying it, y'all. I just couldn't, okay? Anyways, you guys, we talk Hollywood hot topics. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. All right, so first thing I wanted to get into, y'all, is the whole DDG situation. So a lot of his friends spoke out defending him, and then also some celebrities spoke out to really defend Halle. So one of the people that spoke out is Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy decided to go on the gram and threaten DDG for being disrespectful to Halle and doing what he did to Halle. Like he's one to talk. He put on Twitter, he said, "You big for putting your hands on Halle, little nigga. At DDG, if I catch you, I'm beating up out you." First of all, Soulja Boy, you have no dog in this fight. You beat up Nia Riley for how long? And how you think you're going to beat DDG up? Jessica Dime almost beat you up. Y'all remember that clip when Jessica Dime was on Marriage Boot Camp with Soulja Boy, and then he had tried to check her. No, he tried to check, I think, the husband, or he said something slick. And Jessica Dime said, "What you mean?" You know how Jessica Dime get. She get real Memphis, okay? You know how nigga get hard when they get mad? Jessica Dime Punani get bigger when she get mad. She was like, "What you mean, nigga? Man, you got me messed up, soldier. You better stop me, dog." Like, she was about to tear him something nasty. So if you think you couldn't even handle Jessica Dime, DDG, you ain't doing that with him. I just feel like DDG, he might be short, but I feel like he a scrappy motherfucker. And I feel like he would tear the hell out of Soulja Boy. To me, this is very hypocritical. You have been sued for abuse. You have been prosecuted for abuse. You've been alleged abuse. So for you to even talk about this and try to condemn him is crazy. And also, didn't that lady win a lawsuit and you owe her like hundreds of thousands of dollars? So why are you even talking? Like, you got bigger fish to fry. You owe a girl some money. You feel me? You should have no dog in this fight. I feel like when it comes to this whole situation, a lot of people have opinions on this that are very hypocritical because one, they're just taking a DDG side because he's a guy, and then two, they're attacking him when they have skeletons in their closet. So it's like, shut up. He even took to Twitter trying to, to holler at Halle as if he would be a better option than DDG.
Halle Bailey. Let me get that pussy, baby. Come fuck a real nigga. DDG a bitch. That nigga ain't having no emotion, man. Niggas will smack the fuck out DDG pussy ass, bro. And fuck DDG too, nigga. DDG, you was a bitch, nigga.
I catch you, nigga, I'm gonna fuck out your pussy ass, nigga. And nigga gonna fuck Halle Bailey too. We gonna stick dick in the mermaid, nigga. Faggot ass, nigga. Benny the jeweler, nigga, you lame as hell too, nigga. Gave that fuck nigga my number, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. DDG, you a bitch, nigga. Catch you on my ass, nigga. Top 5, you a hoe, nigga. Fuck DDG, nigga. Niggas that stick dick in Halle mouth, nigga. Niggas that stick dick in Halle mouth, nigga. Fuck doodoo garbage, nigga. He suck, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Nigga done got robbed in LA 100 times, nigga. I go tell DDG to talk to God. He the one can't see his bitch, can't see his son going outside. They gonna tell these faggot ass, demon ass, devil ass niggas to talk to God, nigga. I'm protected, nigga. I'm covered, nigga. Don't tell me what the fuck to do, bitch. You go.
It's giving witchery. I'm protected and all of that. I don't think it's by God, because the way you move, soldier, it can't be by the Lord.
Go talk to God. You watching me at 2:40 in the morning. I ain't give a fuck about what you doing, bitch. They say what DDG do, man. He cool. He just be saying a little slick shit like a little bitch. Just be saying little slick ass shit like a bitch as you, soldier boy. Like, bro, I'll smack the fuck out your ass, nigga.
Okay. Now, to me, I just feel like, once again, it's just unnecessary for you to put yourself into it, because I guess because they've already had little, back and forth, and him feel like he throwing shots. He thought it was the time to kind of like throw it and rub it in his face. But Soldier Boy, your day has come a many times. We even had, a punk, a legend that, you don't in the booty, allegedly. William the baddest. So it's like, what do you have to say about allegations like that? Like, your image isn't squeaky clean either. Like, you feel me? You've been tied to a bottle. That's not too far. You hear me? Now, he did go DDG live on Twitch, which he got very much. That's why I didn't want to go live yesterday, because I was sad that I got turned down for something I was looking forward to doing. So I want to get on Twitch and stuff. One thing about me, when I'm down, you're not going to catch me online. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. Like, I'm not into the pity party. I'm really not. Like, I need my little, time to go through the motions, and then that's it. After that, I'm cool. Like, y'all see me, like, you feel me? Like, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna be king again. But I'm just not with the pity party. It bothers me, because the people doing the little pity party with you, they ain't low-key happy that you down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people that's on DDD Twitch, that was like, oh, he's so sad. Some of them are laughing, because you know why? He cannot talk about his son and the custody situation on Twitch. And that's a lot of what he did too, being on Twitch, giving updates about how he can't see the baby, how, Halle keeping him away from him, blah, 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 blah. He cannot do that anymore. So I think that effed his head up, that he couldn't do that and give us any updates on any of that.
I'm gonna continue to.
Okay. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are being impartial in this, and you guys have not read the full doc in this. I've seen videos that have covered the full PDF of the whole situation, and a lot of what she's alleging for this restraining order too, it's not one instance of abuse. It's been a couple of them. And also too, her biggest problem was she would use Halo for content, and then most of the time the son would be with his mom, DDG's mom, and then felt like you weren't really, being a father figure in his life. You were just around to show off to the internet so we could see that you're a good dad, but you really weren't. That was a part of the problem for what I see for the videos that got the whole PDF of it. I was kind of upset that I wasn't able to find it, because I wanted to make a separate video breaking down the whole document so I could really show you guys what it entailed. But DDG can't talk about it online, but instead he making sure that his family and friends are. So some of his friends have been online talking about how they feel. They feel as if she has been abusive towards him, and that's why this whole restraining order is BS.
Was beating the fuck out of this. I'm talking about swinging on it. I'm talking about piecing this up. Ha, 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 ha. You feel me? So, are you just gonna sit there and just hands behind your back? No. Like, what are you gonna do? Stop. Hey. Stop. Hey, stop. Stop. Rashana. Hey, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Like, that could be from anything. That could be a rash she has. But, like, let's just say it is, right? Let's just say.
So here's how I feel about this. I feel as if he should have played chess, not checkers. Halle played chess, not checkers. If she was abusing you like this, you should have documented it and taken this to court. I don't know why. It still bothers me why he drug his feet to get some sort of court order for the child. It bothers me. Like, what made you take so long? Like, did you think she was never gonna do anything in regards to visitation? Did you think she would never? I don't get it. It like that's the part that it irritates me. I always feel as if when a dude goes to the police about a girl, I respect that man to the upteenth amount because you are protecting yourself. If this were actually happening, DDG should have documented this and taken this to the court to make sure that something is done about this and settle the visitation for the child. And that way he could have avoided this issue altogether. Do I see it happening? I'm not gonna lie, yes. Halle, I feel like it's a lot more tough than people are giving her credit for. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she can be tight that she will hit your bitch ass bad. She give me that type real bad. Like, she not gonna just sit there and take it. Like, she gonna scrap. You feel me? So it's like, if that were happening, why didn't you document it? Why didn't you go to court? Why? It's just like, I guess I don't know if he was trying to play the street code way where like we don't take ish to court and we just handle it between each other. But nowadays in this generation, you just cannot do that. You have too much money on the line. You have too much opportunities at risk. You can't play like that. And that's what exactly Halle was thinking. She was thinking, this dude could really ruin opportunities for me. So I'm going to make sure that I'm protected and my career is protected as well. Now, he wasn't the only one that spoke out. We also had Twitch star Daisha Frost. He's also on YouTube too. Talk about the whole situation as well. And he was saying some of the same things his other friends were saying.
To tell me, nigga, she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. He chilling. She smacking the shit out of him. Real shit. Bow. You sitting on in his bed. Bow. Like, real shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Real shit. Like, I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, he not gonna talk or whatever the fuck he want to say. Whatever, bro. He can say whatever he want, or you're not gonna say. But I'm not gonna let people think that my dog is some fucking abuser or some shit, bro. But I'm not taking no flights. You ain't finna get this. The government, Rock Nation, not finna get me. I'm not taking no flights. We taking buses and bikes. That's it. All month. Real shit. I'm not playing, bro. Get away. Hey, close them blinds real quick for me, twin. Close them blinds.
Okay, so he was fearful of Rock Nation coming after him. Please subscribe to the I said subscribe. Follow the Instagram if y'all not follow Evelyn Entertainment on Instagram. Yeah. He was scared of Rock Nation coming after him. Now his friend, which I just played the video, says that he got a bottle with a note. Now this to me, I found it be very interesting. I don't believe this, but I want to play it to see what's you guys' opinion on this. If you did end up seeing this, he said he got a bottle with a note to it. A dude came at the door and said, "Hey, you such and such?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, bet. This is for you." And then he gave him the bottle. Okay, y'all. So this is where he talks about, his name is Baby Rich, by the way. He ends up getting a bottle. This is like a scene out of a movie. And I don't know if I believe this shit.
Today, I woke up this morning and I got a knock at my door. I'm talking about so I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bro, who knocking on my door at like 10 o'clock in the morning? Right? And I go to the door. I promise you, it's a nigga like, yo, Rich. Like, yo, what's good? He like, yo, this for you. Listen, I don't even fucking drink. And They sent me this bottle with a note attached.
They gave him that
The
very
note said-
special, ooh, whoa, very special, ooh, whoa.
Yeah. What the fuck that note at? The note said, stay in your judicial.
That note had him so nervous, he can't even speak.
So I'm like, what? So so Nick gave me this bottle. It had a note on it, and it said, "Stay in your judicial." So I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, I don't even fucking drink. Yeah, everybody know that about me. I don't drink. So I don't know if y'all think I'm trolling, but I promise you, like, this is the craziest shit I ever seen before. Like, I
don't know if I believe this was directly from Rock Nation. You guys got to stop blaming Rock Nation for everything. Rock Nation is not Trump. It's ridiculous. Y'all blame Rock Nation for anything that goes wrong with any celebrity that does anything wrong that's related or works with the Carters. It's ridiculous. Stop it. I feel like this is either a fan of Halle's that's doing this or a friend of his trolling him, trying to be funny to scare the shit out of him. If you really think the Carters have the time out of their day to look in Rock Nation and look at Twitch streamer friends of his talking about the situation in a negative way to try to get back at them to threaten them, I think it's pure BS. I will say, though, DDG received the bottle from Jay-Z some days before everything went down. I felt that to be very suspect. I will say that. That is very suspect. Now, it was for his album that he just dropped, but I did find that to be very suspect. I'm not going to lie. Okay? Very suspect. But this story, I think this is a troll at hand. All right? And why are you answering the door to a stranger? Y'all don't be seeing these stories online of people getting shot up and unalived answering the door. I just seen a story, my bad, y'all, on Shade Room or one of them. Somebody yelled Uber Eats at the door, and this 8-year-old got killed because he got set up. Like, you just don't be answering the door to randoms. That should be your lesson, not Rock Nation. Now, DDG, like I said, he was on live on Twitch and got a little bit emotional, as you can see. He was doing like a giveaway. You could kind of see him slip into sadness while he shows like a gift card code. Now, the reason why I don't feel as bad as for him as I should is because I feel like this could have been prevented. I hate when people are in situations that could have been prevented. And the reason why I say it could have been prevented, I feel like he got too comfortable. He thought that Halle wouldn't do anything in regards to going legal. Let's say if she weren't being abused, she could have easily tried to get sole custody just based off of the fact that she feels like she's a more fit mother. Like, he should, I feel like, got that handled before any of this came about. And I think that was his biggest mistake. All right, let me know what y'all think down below about that whole situation, because it's something that's been going on and trending for now this week, which is crazy. Very special. Oh, whoa. All right, next thing I wanted to get into y'all is Tory Lanez. A lot of y'all wanted my opinion on this stabbing. I feel like it was a setup. I definitely think that somebody sent him to do that because he's been in there for a little bit now. Now, all of a sudden, somebody hates you that much that they're stabbing you up. I doubt that they just all of a sudden, all these months later that you've been in the clinker, just got irritated with your singing, okay? Because you know he down there singing in there like a canary, all right? So like, oh, he doing a whole lot of that. Like, all of a sudden, somebody just like, oh, and just want to shank you to death. I don't see that. I feel like it was a little bit of a setup sent there. Now, I will say these new claims that are being made that they're saying that Kelsey was the one that popped Megan, I don't believe it. The reason why is because why now? I just do not think Tory would take a fall for a lady that, in my opinion, they were dating, cool, whatever, effing around, whatever you want to call it. But it's not like this. He knew this lady all of his life. Sit behind bars, be away from kids, be away from his real girl that he married to, his career for Kelsey. I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that. He can't. No. That nigga would have never did that. I'm sorry. A lot of niggas wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You feel me? Like, a lot of niggas wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. He just wouldn't do it. That's why I believe that he did it. Now, all of a sudden, the bodyguard just popped out of the hole like Groundhog Day.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Miss Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Miss Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired.
Okay, and then recently, as of today, Megan Cuniff has stated that they haven't used the new claim about the new evidence. It hasn't been filed in the case. Until it is not going to factor into anything. I feel like this is just being used to like sway the public even more against Megan. You already know that half the internet hates this girl's guts. So I feel like this is being used to push this narrative. I'm not a big Megan fan, so I'm not just going to sit here and be like, oh, I love her. Like, I do see that she does have like toxic ways about her. You can see it by some of the stuff that she does. But let's not be delusional. All of a sudden, like, get the fuck. I'm sorry. Like, they would have said she did it. Okay? Tory would have gone on that stand and said, he would have got Rat as the name, but guess what? He still would have been out in the clinker. And obviously, he would have been attacked, almost dying. Now, all the places that they're alleging that he's been stabbed and all that, I don't feel as if it was that extreme. I'm sorry. I don't feel like you get stabbed all those places. For you to live, I don't know. That's a lot of places. I'm talking about here under everywhere this man was shamed. And he's still living to tell the tale. I don't know. I feel like there was some holes in that story, and it was pushed once again to gain sympathy for him, as if he's having some horrible time behind bars and he just can't keep up. And now he's being attacked, which I do think the attack happened. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it was as extreme as it's being put out to be. Now they released the mugshot of the inmate, and apparently he's in jail for murder. So, you know, he's not getting any time soon. So I do think it's the perfect person for a setup to do this, because they're able to get away with it. Not get away with it, but they're able to live with it because, you know, they ain't getting out. So, you know, what's one more charge, right? They said Lanez was allegedly attacked by fellow inmate Santino Castillo on May 12 at approximately 7:20 a.m. Spokesperson for the California Department of Correction and Rehabilitation confirmed to US Today. Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is serving a 10-year prison sentence at the California Correctional Institution at the Tahapahachi after he was convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Staff immediately responded, activated 911, and began medical aid, according to the statement. Peterson was subsequently transported to an outside medical facility for further treatment. It is currently unclear what motivated the attack. And they're saying he was attacked so bad he was stabbed 14 times and his lungs collapsed. I have not worked in the medical field. The closest I've gotten to working in the medical field is a pharmacist at CVS before I left and quit that shit. But I don't know a lot of people that have come back from their lungs collapsing. Like that's like that's favor. Like God wasn't even just watch over you. God gave you favor. So I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. God does work miracles. I'm not saying he don't, but I just feel like this is being pushed out as a sympathy ploy. So his team did come out with a statement. They said that he has 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 on the left side of his face. Both his lungs collapsed, but he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He's not breathing on his own. Despite being in pain, he's talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God he's pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued support. Like, he just had all this to say after going through all of that. I don't know. Now, Megan's team did release a statement, which I feel like I don't think it was even necessary. Because if they're not going to include anything in any legal proceedings, you're just talking. You're just talking. Said Tory Lanez was tried and convicted by a jury of his peers, and his case was properly adjudicated through the court system. This is not a political matter. This is a case of a violent assault that was resolved in the court of law, which, like I said, that statement was very necessary to give. Like, who gives a crap? Okay? Because nothing legally has been moved. All right? Now, next I wanted to get to y'all. So Halle, y'all, has been granted sole custody back to DDG, okay, until June, all right, until their June court date. They have a June court date, June 4th, in regards to it. So then they can get like everything resolved. Like I said, I don't have the big sympathy for DDG because I feel like he dragged his feet with this whole situation, and then think about his son that badly to where, you know, he thought of losing. Now, Tia Kemp, shut up. She had her opinions on this whole situation as well, and feel as if courts and the popo should stay out of baby mama and baby daddy drama. This is the problem with people in this generation, and that's why when I see so many deaths reported and it's domestic, it does not even surprise me anymore, because you have people like this who think that you shouldn't run to the courts and the popo if you're in a situation like they were. Because that's how a death happens. That's what people don't realize. Either the child ends up being unalived, the mom ends up being unalived, or the dad ends up being unalived. Either the mom unalives the dad and the dad unalives the kid and the mom and tries to take their life away. You're going to get one of the two.
Oh, what the fuck going on? But everybody, all my nieces and nephews keep sending me this shit going on. And I don't know. I don't. But I do know this.
You don't know.
We ain't no fucking saints. I've kicked my baby daddy in the fucking stomach and took off running. But when that motherfucker caught me, he hit me back in my stomach and I was out of breath for 5 minutes.
And that's why Mr. DDG should have ran to the court. I know a lot of you guys would say, oh, you know, he would get a lot of hate trying to stop, you know, stop Halle's bag and basically ruin Halle's reputation as if she's some abuser. But isn't that what she's doing to him? Wouldn't you rather make the first move than somebody do it to you? That's all I'm saying.
Now, all I'm going to say is this. I don't know who the fuck hit who, but all I could tell you is this. Leave that police ass shit out of the equation, all right? You got a motherfucking baby. If you want some police shit to do, you go to family court and you get your money. DDG. I don't know what the fuck going on. But everybody, all my nieces and nephews keep sending me this shit going on.
Somebody like
and you get y'all visitation and let that shit be. I ain't putting no screening orders on my baby daddies. I'm not doing that. I ain't never tried to. Bitch, I don't want you in jail because you can't do shit for us in there. I'ma beat your ass and you bet not call no fucking police. You whoop my ass, I ain't calling them bitches either. I'm kicking your fucking ass back. And you come get the motherfucking baby after I black your eye and break your fucking elbow, bitch.
But the thing with Tia don't get, not some girls can't fight back. That's what you're not getting. Some girls can't fight back. And I'm not talking about Halle and DDG situation. Because to me, I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it. I already said it, I'm going to say it again. She do give me the type that will fuck his ass off. Rightfully so. But no, you feel me? Like, she do give me the type that would, like, she would tear him. I fully feel like y'all really underestimate her bodiness. Like, I really think she's one of those that is on that, but she gives like a corporate hi voice when need be. We've seen it a glimpses of it a few times, but just in general, some women cannot fight back. So you can't say that's to be the case for everybody, because some women may try to fight back and they'll end up getting knocked out or killed. So you might not want to fight back. So that's really bad advice. Some things I feel like Tia needs to like just not speak on, because there's young girls out here that's following you that's thinking that's the move and that is cool, and it's not. It's really not. Okay. Now, somebody who's defending Chris Brown, who's defending Tory Lanez is Chris Brown. He put a free Tory recently, and now he's behind bars. You see how God works? You see how the universe puts you in things? You get what I'm saying? Now he's behind bars. And apparently he was arrested for smashing a producer in the head with a bottle of Don Julio. This is why niggas who say free Tory, I always side-eye them, because they're going to be the abusive type. They're going to be the one that do crash out shit like this, and they'll be surprised when they're in trouble and they're screaming free him. So they said, according to the Sun, the incident went down in February 2023 in Tape nightclub, but cops pulled up on Breezy at 2 a.m. Thursday at the Lowry Hotel. He was being held on suspicion of grievous bodily harm and hasn't been released. The producer, Abe, that is not The Weeknd, you guys. We all know that, Abe is The Weeknd, but that's not the other Abe. Okay, not the biblical one either. Says the attack was unprovoked and claims Chris hit him multiple times, then started kicking and then punching him when he was down. He was hospitalized and later sued Chris in October, saying he suffered severe and lasting injuries. This is why you should mind your business, okay? Because while you're out here minding everybody else's business, look what happens. You know what I'm saying? Megan's ancestors are something nasty. I'm telling you. Her ancestors are like, they go hard. They go hard. I will say that. You got to get a lady that. You might not like her, but her ancestors, their lick backs are like disgusting. They're like, oh yeah, you want to mess with her? I got you. Okay, let's talk Evelyn. So Evelyn has released the text that she sent to Jennifer, and then she also did a podcast. She has a podcast, you guys, with her daughter. You know, all the reality girls are starting on podcasts. They going on YouTube and starting podcasts. Okay, with her daughter. You talking about my daughter, They should have named them Mother and Daughter. That would have been cute, but there probably already is a podcast called that. And she asked Shanice, how does she feel about, Jennifer talking about her as her daughter?
She needs to worry about her daughter because her daughter had a baby by a felon. How do you feel about that? And are you surprised that you are being brought up for the 1,000th time?
So I will start by saying, to play devil's advocate, I think she used the term felon.
Yes.
Because you said it first about her man.
Mm-hmm.
And so she kind of reversed it and said it about, Blaze's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where she was getting at. No, I'm not surprised. Even if she didn't say that, she's not exactly my cup of tea. I feel that Jennifer she's like a lost woman in her 50s.
Ooh.
Like, yeah. And it's the second time that it's happened. And obviously she did it the first time around. And this is why I think she's so phony, because the first time around, she apologized, not taking accountability for her actions.
She needs to worry about her daughter because
more so saying, hey, I'm sorry that you were being spoken about. So, and I was like, okay.
Somebody in the comments makes a very good point, because I thought the same thing. If she's the lost woman in her 50s, what's your mom? I'm not gonna lie, like, Evelyn not married. Like, I'm just saying. So you could kind of say the same thing about Evelyn. At least Jennifer has a dude, and she was not, like I said, she was smart enough not to sign them papers. I'm a fan of Jennifer now again. She ain't that dumb. You feel me? Like, I'm not even mad at the relationship no more because I really thought she really signed on that dotted line, but she didn't. So I'm not mad at it.
You know, and she had like these crocodile tears in her eyes, and it was okay. And then you did it again. So I just think, you know, I don't have hate in my heart for Jennifer. If anything, I feel sorry for Jennifer that you had to stoop so low. And also,
my whole thing is also with the age shaming. We need to stop the age shaming. Let me tell y'all why. Some of y'all should be grateful that y'all get as old as some of these people that's been around 40, 60, 70, 80 years. Because at this point in time, the world is trying to kill us off one way or another. So, bitch, you should be happy. You know, you should look up to somebody that gets that age. Because God forbid, I'm telling you, you got the average age of dying, y'all, has dropped increasingly. It probably went up from like 70s, 80s now to probably like 20s, if we're going to be honest.
So at that time, like I was fresh postpartum, you know, like I was Blaze was like a month or 2 months old. And if anyone has ever been through pregnancies or postpartum, you know that it's a very sensitive time. Like everything is like high, like your nervous system is like on fire, you know?
Right.
So I just feel that she's self-centered. I think she's selfish. And I don't see her worried about anybody other than herself. Like I don't see Jennifer as a girl's girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
More so saying, hey, I'm sorry.
You like
Okay. Now I still feel like Jennifer comparing the two, it's not the same necessarily, but I see the point that she was making. Because if you want to bring up felons, you have felons in your family tree. That's what Jennifer was trying to say. It's because, like Shanice said, you kind of you know, pointed out the whole felon situation, so she could only bring it back to you by mentioning it back. Right now, Evelyn says that she cared so much for Jennifer that she warned her about the marriage. Now, she revealed this text where she texted Jennifer and said, if you are up to it, I will call you tomorrow to explain what that conversation with the private eye was about off camera. They basically forced me to say today to have an opinion about you and your relationship, which all season I told them I didn't want to do because I didn't want to create drama between us. I will be emailing tomorrow. Have a safe flight, and I'm sorry if that was hurtful. And she captioned and said, crazy how the same people spreading lies are the ones I show love to. Wish you the best, though. First screenshot was from the reunion day hot mic moment. And then this is the warning of the, you know, marriage. I wanted to reach out to you privately again, even though you didn't respond to my last message since we filmed the reunion. I love you, and I hope and pray this doesn't upset you more, but I'm genuinely worried about you. I've known you for a long time, and I feel like what's happening in your life right now is God's will because he is protecting you, my friend. So this is when, you know, he got in the clinker before they ended up walking down the law. Walking down the aisle. Common law. Let's not forget that. Common law. So it wasn't, you know, that bad. Now, next thing I wanted to get into, y'all, and by the way, I feel like this was genuine. She didn't have to text you that, especially the first part. I remember watching the reunion. I was like, yeah, next season they're going to turn on each other. And that's exactly what happened. So for her to kind of tell you that and give you like a heads up as to what was going on, she didn't even have to do that. She could have let you stay mad. So that does show that Evelyn was being somewhat similar. I mean, somewhat genuine. Okay. Now let's talk Portia, because I don't care what nobody says. This was shady. This was shady. It was Shamia's birthday recently, and Portia wished her a happy birthday. And I don't know about you, but I see shade throughout all of this. She captioned it and said, happy birthday, Shamia. I hope you get everything your heart desires. You deserve it. And then she said, oh, this made my day. Thank you, Portia. I appreciate it. She said, of course. Enjoy being celebrated. I don't care what nobody said this is shade. Let me tell you how it's shade. Shamia has been doing a lot of interviews lately. Okay? She's been doing a lot of press lately. She's on a press one for Bravo because they're promoting the season and the fallout that they're going to have. That's why she said, I hope you get everything your heart desires, because she's trying to say, I hope you're happy with what you're doing. That's one. And then two, enjoy being celebrated is another shady comment, because you're trying to say, enjoy all the people showing love to you and your side of the sword. Portia, let me tell y'all underestimate this girl's smartness. She is not that dumb, I tell you. She's very smart. She is the type of person, she's very nice, nasty. You have to read between the lines when she's talking to you, because she's going to insinuate and say certain things. And if you're not smart enough to pick it up, you're not. And this is one of them instances, okay? I felt like this wasn't genuine. Now, Shamia has been going on press tours talking about their fallout and how she feels as if, she's waiting for Portia to sort of reach out. Maybe this is the olive branch, but I feel like this is a dirty branch. That's just how I feel about it, okay? We are going to talk about the whole Diddy thing. I'm going to do it on Twitch, clip it, and then put it back on YouTube, because it's a lot to talk about. So I want to do it live, especially with the updates that are coming on today. Let me know what y'all think down below. We're out, babies.
No personal thing.